all, my name is Ananya Dalmia, and for today's video, it is super random. I was just about to go do my makeup, and then I thought, why not do a video about makeup, like foundation skincare guide for beginners? Because me as a beginner, I had a lot of issues with picking my own shade, what brand to go for, and will my skin be able to handle matte or my handle powder foundation. So there are a lot of things that you need to evaluate before picking up the perfect foundation for your skin type. So let me just break it down for you guys, but before that, let me just tell you that I have dry skin type. First of all, if you have oily skin, which foundation do you need to go for? So you can either go for a matte foundation, a powder foundation, or even a cream based foundation is good enough for oily skin types. And for combination skin types, you can go either ways. You can go for a cream foundation, liquid foundation, or you can go for a matte and powder foundation. But for today's video, since I have dry skin type, I will mainly be talking about what foundation should dry skin type people should go for. Dry skin type should basically go for foundations that have hydrating ingredients in it. So you can either go for a cream based formula or a liquid based formula. These are the best foundations for dry skin types, since they keep you hydrated and do not dry up your skin. Like those dry flakiness that you see, they do not cause that. So here I have a few foundations from liquid to cream, and let me just take you down through everything, and I'll take you guys even through the shade name, so that if you're anywhere near my skin type, you can go ahead and buy that. Everything will be in the link down below. Do check it out, and if you are enjoying this video, go and subscribe to my channel and like this video. Okay, now moving on. First of all, let's talk about a cream based foundations. So this is by Sugar, and this is their Ace of Face foundation stick in the shade 37 Fredo. If you have neutral undertone and you are anywhere near my skin type, you can go for this shade, or if you have a warm undertone, you can go for this shade. This is how the product looks like. It is very hydrating, blends very easily on your skin, and just provides you that perfect base. And I especially love this particular stick by Sugar because it just melts into your skin and provides you that perfect base that you're looking for. Like, let me just try it on for you guys. So I brought you guys up close so you can see a little clearly as to what's going on here. This is how it looks, kind of yellow as I told you guys, but it just provides you with such a flawless base. Let me just blend it real quick. Blend within minutes. And just see, like, it doesn't look too yellow when I have blended it out, but just look at the difference. Like, look at here and here. There's such a huge difference. It just gives that feeling like my skin, but better. It just looks very beautiful and very flawless when you apply it, and that is why I especially love this, and I repurchased it. So yeah, that is how it looks. This is how it looks on my hand. Just a very hydrating formula that blends very easily into your skin and provides you a very dewy and flawless base. So now that was the only cream foundation that I use. As I said, I love that particular foundation, so that is the only cream foundation that I use these days. So for the liquid based foundations, I have these five foundations right here. So let me just take you guys through the brands. First of all, I have this one by K Beauty, shade 145 and medium. This one's by Mama Earth, and this is a vitamin C glow serum foundation, and this is in the shade 05 beige glow. Then I have the Maybelline Super Stay foundation, and this is in the shade 310 sun beige. Then I have this foundation by Mars Cosmetics, and this is the soft matte foundation in the shade sand beige. Lastly, I have this BB cream by Sugar in the shade 32 Cortado. So let me just take you guys through an overview of all the foundations and how they work. So first of all, let's talk about this foundation by K Beauty. It gives you almost sheer to medium coverage. You cannot expect a very high coverage even when you try to build it up, to be very honest, because it just doesn't help when you try to get a high coverage. Like, it doesn't really help when you layer it. The formulation isn't a buildable one, so if you're looking for a high coverage foundation, this might not be the one for you. But if you're looking for something that you can wear casually on a day-to-day basis, and just something very casual, gives you a very dewy and glowy look, keeps you hydrated and gives you a flawless base, then this is something that you should go for. It works amazing on dry skin types, keeps you hydrated for long hours, and even stays on for about 10 to 12 hours. Now moving on to this foundation by Mama Earth. The formulation again is very glowy, dewy, and gives you almost medium coverage. I would say it gives you medium coverage, not full coverage again. And just like K Beauty one, it doesn't give you full coverage. You can use it for a very casual purpose. Also, this one even keeps you hydrated for long hours and stays perfectly for about 10 to 12 hours. Now moving on to this foundation by Maybelline. This is the Super Stay Foundation in the shade 310 Sun Beige. This is a high coverage foundation and works amazingly. Like, I am honestly stunned by the coverage that it provides. If you want a glam look, you're going to a wedding, or I even use it during the shoots because I need full coverage when I'm shooting. So this one is something that I use on a daily basis, and honestly, you need a very little amount when you're applying this. Half a pump is more than enough for me, to be very honest. I wouldn't say that this is a very hydrating formula because it gives you kind of a matte look, but it doesn't dry you out. Like, for dry skin types, if you have done your skincare right, then it will never dry you out. It will never show those dry areas or that dry flakiness that you have on your skin. It gives you a matte finish, but it wouldn't dry you up. You can wear it for more than 15 to 16 hours. Like, 2 days ago, I applied this foundation when I was shooting at 9 in the morning, and then I had to go somewhere in the evening, and I didn't want to redo my makeup, so I just kept applying it, and then I came back around 1. So this stayed on flawlessly on my skin. So this is hands down the best high coverage foundation out there. And if you're looking for something drugstore, gives you a very flawless base, then this is something that you should definitely try at least. It is for $7.99, so the price point is also very amazing and affordable. So now moving on to this foundation by Mars Beauty. First of all, this is very light for me. So first, let's talk about the shade range. So this shade is very light on me. This is not the right shade, and they have a very limited shade range. This is their darkest or the second darkest shade that I bought, and this is very light for me. In the terms of shade range, I think it's not the best, but when you look at the formula, it's amazing. It gives you full coverage. I was pulled aback by the amount of coverage and the flawless base that it gave me. Formula is very hydrating. It gives you a dewy look, but just that the shade range is very limited, so I have not been able to find my shade of foundation. But definitely, if they will open up their shade range a bit, then I will definitely go for this one. Super hydrating, gives you a dewy base, stays on your skin for about 15 to 16 hours. It's waterproof and looks amazing, gives you full coverage. Like, amazing. Like, this is hands down such a great product. Now talking about this BB cream by Sugar. This is such a great product. It has SPF 30, which I wouldn't say that is a lot, since you need at least SPF 50 on a regular basis. But talking about the formulation of this product, it is amazing. Just melts into your skin, gives you a very skin-like dewy glow, and this is my perfect shade. So it looks very skin-like and stays on for hours. Stays on perfectly for about 8 to 9 hours. And this is literally the amount that you need. Let me just try it on for you guys. Just see how flawlessly it blended into my skin, and this gives a very sheer coverage, not even medium. So yeah, it just is good on a day. So it's just really nice if you're going to maybe college or your work. Just looks very skin like, gives a very dewy look and looks amazing, keeps you hydrated for long hours. Yes guys, so that was it for the video. That was my foundation guide for beginners, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below and I would make sure to reply to all of them. Make sure to hit the like, share and subscribe button, and thank you for watching.